Very good. All right. All right, everybody. Good afternoon. We are here for the January 10th, 2024 zoning citation hearings. We have 14 items on the agenda. Hopefully, we will get through them as painlessly as possible. Counselor, take it away.
On the record,
We are on the record.
Attorney Gary Overs, I'm the hearing officer today. To my right, representing the city of Norwalk, is John Hayducky, deputy zoning inspector. We also have Tim Marvano, who is the zoning enforcement officer.
Thank you.
Want to call your matter, take a seat at the table, or zoom in. Who am I hearing now?
Oh, it's falling off somewhere.
If you're an interested party to the matter, you may also attend. The procedure is the city presents its findings, then you have an opportunity to be heard. Interested parties will have an opportunity to be heard, and we'll try to resolve the matter to everyone's satisfaction. If we can't, we'll resolve it in some matter that I decide, and you may not satisfy anyone. Do you have any questions?
I'm sorry, I keep trying to turn it off and it keeps coming.
Any questions, you can bring to my attention when your matter is full. We have no lawyers here today.
I have nobody represented by counsel to my knowledge. Nope.
Go ahead.
Okay, so reward first one here. So this is 215 Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. And for those of us following along at home, that is item number 8 on the agenda. Okay, let me just ask here real quick. Hi, Jim Marie, what item are you here for? Just seeing. I know who Chris is here for. Yeah, okay, fair enough. All right, so let's do share screen. We will do the presentations here. Let's see, where is 215? Wow, that doesn't shrink it much, does it? Okay. Here we go. Bingo. I don't know what that is. I think I'll offer something new every time we do it. This is great. All right. So, last time we were here was back on October 11th, 2023. And at that time, the matter was continued to today with a $10,000 contingent fine based on special permit application progress by today. So, and that's the rest of it right there. That was mailed to the owner of record and to the business itself. A little housekeeping. We have the hearing notice for today sent to the owner of record. And there it is. Look at the mouse right there. That is for today at 3 o'clock. That was sent to the owner of record, which is down in North Carolina, and also to the business in question at Martin Luther King Drive, which is 2 men in a truck. Put that on record. That is the mailing receipt.
No.
And we have Constable Bondi's service, and on there, it says that he dropped off with manager Dan, who authorized his employees to accept service.
Is this Manager Dan?
Correct.
Yeah.
Raise your right hand. State your name, please,
My name is Dan, last name Conlon.
and your role here.
I am the manager overseeing the business.
Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
Thank you. Go on.
So I will present that we have notice.
Notice is found.
Very good. Okay, so since the last time we were here, so we'll start back on the 10th. This is a little this was the day before the hearing. We got a preliminary floor plan and site plan, from Dan for the violation, which is occupancy and operation without permits. So there's the emails just saying that, hey, John, I got the plans here. They are attached. Let's go through that. So there's the site plan, the survey. And then we have, floor plans of the proposed building. Some more floor plans of the proposed building. Thought there was just one. This is exterior elevations. And more exterior elevations. So that was all received here on October 10th. Then we had our meeting on the 11th. After our hearing, I received an email from and I can see if I can do two things at once here, from the architectural firm hired to handle the special permit application process. And that's Andriopolis Design, sorry. And so she sent me Maria from there sent me an email. Wanted to make sure I knew that they received the citation from our office and that they were assisting them.
Okay, that's on what date?
That was on the December 6th, 2023, that email was sent.
Okay,
So flash forward a little bit. We have another email from ADA Architects, from Maria again, attaching a preliminary special permit application, aerial map, and land survey. So this is the special permit application, very basic stuff, so I'm gonna zip through the front pages here. Oh, this is, there we go. So this is the actual survey from Archimon Land Surveyors of the property showing the proposed building. And topography lines and other features on the property. And last but not least, we have an email from me to the architect again, to Maria. Basically saying that I'm in receipt, we're gonna do a review. Unfortunately, we're not able to complete the preliminary review by today of the application. But the idea is hopefully we do a review, send back our comments, anything that's needed is submitted. And we can get them on for a special permit hearing with the zoning commission as soon as possible.
Do you have any objection to anything that is shown here?
No objections.
Okay, so this is all in evidence.
Okay.
Dawn,
So basically here, what the city is looking for today is to determine a appropriate continuance to allow us to review and get the matter onto the zoning commission agenda. And we're also looking that the $10,000 contingent fine that was issued remains in place. We are not looking to make that assessed. We're just keeping it in place to make sure things keep moving in good order.
your turn.
Yeah, so no objections on our side. Currently, we're in talks with Jessica. Don't know her last name, Martin, the business owner, has been having conversations with her over at Head of Economic Development for Norwalk. Currently, there's no public utilities over there for power. We've been running on a local generator essentially. And there's been back and forth with power companies regarding who's going to be able to set that up for us. And so we're trying to get cities' help with that. Because right now, quotes are ranging $300,000 to $400,000 to get basic public utilities running to that address. And if that's a number that the business has to pay for, it's something that we probably won't be able to do. which would lead to us finding another place of business. So hopefully we're, again, the owner is in talks with her over there. Hopefully there's something that can be done. They were supposed to come out on Monday. Obviously there was a huge snowstorm, so I don't know how, if that went down or not. But yeah, we're just looking for some sort of help there, because if we have to pay that amount, we could, we'll go somewhere else essentially. So that's where we're at. We're just kind of asking for help on that end. And from my understanding of Norwalk, I mean, I don't know when the last time there was a business or anything going on at that address. And so we've been in Norwalk since I think 2003, and we want to stay here. So
you want to continue at this point? And
yeah, with this, absolutely, because, except for we've been renting on Van Zant for 20+ years, we finally have a place of our own. And we want to obviously build. Yeah, we spend a lot of money to buy the property, obviously paying property tax and all that fun stuff. We want to.
And so when do you want to come back?
I'm local, so whatever is good for you guys, I can be here.
So Ray Ducky's suggesting April, is that something?
That's perfectly okay with
There's no
us.
sense coming back in an hour.
Yeah, no,
How much
absolutely.
time you need to tell me something's happening?
I think April's efficient.
All right, so we'll continue to April. We have a date in April.
We do not, so I'm glad we brought this up. We do not have a date in April at the moment. I can go to my April sheet here. And let me get the calendar up there on the screen.
You're right. It's not date.
Nope, so let's make sure I'm around. Make sure you're around, the important part is here. The only date I am not available in April is the 3rd, or if we keep the Wednesday theme going.
Okay, so you might go to. How's April 17th look?
Well, it looks good, right in the middle there. Nice and symmetrical, I like it.
Okay.
It works for me.
Okay, so that's on the calendar. I'll give you a decision before you run away. Oh, wait, is there anybody else here who wants to speak on this?
Yeah, now that we actually rarely have an audience here, this is interesting. I think. Like Chris, I know he's here for. Jean Marie hasn't asked to speak. I've asked to unmute, hasn't done anything. I'm sure if she wanted to. Or we hear it. Oh, yeah, you got the new form now, huh? You like that?
What's the old for? How do I sign it?
So, all right, so what we do here is, so there's a few violations here. Basically, it is both of those two, right? These two right here, 1 and 2. Okay, does it have a box?
Violation
Oh, sorry.
found.
Yeah.
Contingent. Fine of $10,000 remains. But not assessed. Continued to
April
April.
17th.
4/17/24. Giving notice now, no, we're not gonna send notice to you.
Absolutely. I just put it in my calendar.
This is your notice.
Sure. Thank you.
Oral notice. You can figure out what they want.
Yeah, I can figure that. I will. Well, there's a law department there.
People who don't know what they're,
Yeah.
how to design a thing.
Dan, you're all set. Just
Awesome.
let me know if anything changes or anything major develops, shoot me an email.
Absolutely. Thanks, Sean.
All right, you got it. Take care.
You too.
Yep,
This is
I'll
you.
take that. That's.
That's you. This is you. This is you.
That's you. Yep.
Okay,
There we go. Now we're
back in business.
we're in business here. Here we go.
Okay, so that was number 8.
Let's put this all clipped back together here. Here. Yes.
Yeah, what do you wanna do next?
Oh, well, might as well go in order, right? He's here. So, Mr. Torres, wanna come on up?
This is apple tree.
Yep, 3 Apple Tree, indeed. Okay. Finally got you a new folder. I think. Last time, here's a note from last time. And I will go here, share screen.
And
And
Mr. Zuniga. Raise your hand, please. State your name for the record
Dixon Torres,
and, full truth and nothing but the truth. Thank you.
I think it's just taken away from me. Here we go. And. Okay. So the last time we were here was all the way back. Hello? Anyone there?
Yeah, this is Dolly Patterson of 2 Bumblebee
Oh,
Lane.
there
I
you
thought
go.
I was just a
Yeah,
listening
your number.
attendee.
Yep, Dolly, your number is, it's your number, not your name. Had I known it was you, I would have known what you were here for. So my
Thank you.
apologies. Yeah, so just hang on for a second. We'll be getting to that matter, hopefully in short order.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay. And for now, okay. I think we're back. I think we're good. For now, let's see how long that lasts.
Okay, so the violations continue, oh, so this is a better flow.
And we'll get into that later.
Violation continues. Still no fine.
Mhm.
Still no fine. Due to substantial progress. Continued to.
Even I forgot what my recommendation was. Listen. Oh, well, I did a rarity. I kind of left it open. I said, if. I think there's no fine issue. We're just continuing it. And as long as it keeps going at pace, then we can just bring them back here whenever it's ready to close.
Well, tell me when you,
I don't know when that would. I don't know what that would be. Actually, that'd be the answer for Mr. Torres to figure out, but how long do you think it may take to wrap everything up?
I'm hoping to be done like 3-4 months completely.
So let's
But-
do
3 months and see
Yeah.
if we're just
See.
about,
where we're at.
yeah, okay.
Okay, we can do that. So that would be April again.
Oh, good, we got a date.
We got a date, so there we go.
Four.
17.
4/17/24. Oral notice, so I'm telling you now, be here then. And I'm not sending you any paperwork. Say, city $60. Okay, so that's this.
There we go. Look at that. Smooth. Look at that. You're all set, my friend.
Thank you.
See you in April. Yeah. All right, so let's keep going in order. Franco. 288 Chestnut Hill. Well, let's see. Oh, again. Okay. To add on the cherry on all this, this is the one where I sent in the email saying that the file was somehow not working.
Right.
This can't, so we don't have a memo for this one. We have the previous decision form, and I think I have a pretty robust presentation, so I think,
Everybody's anxious to hear
nobody is.
it. Just trying to cover.
Yeah, I appreciate the encouragement. I wish my dad gave me a
One
little more.
second, can I swear in?
Sure, go ahead.
State your name for the record, please.
Franco Iannone, Iannone.
Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
All right, so there's that. So let's do, I'm still connected, so we'll see how long that lasts. Emma. All right. Okay, so last time we were here was on September 20th. And at that hearing, it was continued to today. Oral notice was given, and so you made a unique decision here, Counselor. Violation decision pending. So it did not subject to fine and just continued it to today. So you didn't make a determination. I think you wanted to see where things progress based on the property owner's testimony.
Right.
So, here we are. So this is a friendly reminder. This is there's 2 issues on the property, and I forgive me, everybody. I'm gonna do a little.
These are already admitted as false. It was-
They were just a friendly reminder. You like pictures and I like pictures too.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
You
so-
can see on there what I'm looking at.
Yep, so that was just back in July. We had a little pile of material here, small excavator and a small pile of wood that was getting ready to be chopped. So we're gonna go forward to, I actually went out yesterday. Snow and all. So we got 3 photos here.
Vacation.
I know, right? Sometimes I wonder. Anyway, so we still have the pile of wood, but the pile of material has gone down substantially. almost non-existent. And that piece of machinery you see from July, no longer there. So, I would, from a zoning perspective, I'd say there's still a little, there's still something there. There's some material in the wood to be chopped, but there's no evidence of a business. And the machine is not there. So I leave it in the hands of the hearing officer.
So what do we got left here? What's the problem?
I don't think there's a problem.
Well, how much is left here? What, we got some wood?
That's firewood that we're gonna chop up.
Okay, how much time do you need to chop it up?
3 months.
I could burn it by this time tomorrow.
We have a bunch already split.
3 months is a long time to stay in violation.
Okay, so, I don't know. 1 month, 2 months, I don't know.
Can you get it done in a month?
Sure I can.
What we do, just to make sure, we'll give them 2 months. How's that?
I don't know about the weather, that's the only thing. We get snowed in and stuff
Well,
like that. just
let's
'cause of
say
the weather.
Duffy just gave you an extra month. So we're giving you 2
Again, I'll do it
months.
this weekend, if I can.
That sounds a lot better.
I'll-
And you got 2 months despite what I recommended, so. That's,
I have a date for that.
let me see, do we have any fines or anything?
Nothing, we didn't even have a violation was determined. That's why I was.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was kind of, I don't want to say softball
Okay,
against you,
so
but
now,
I'm-
oh, all right, so this, the only violation, little small pile of wood?
that's what's left in that little pile of material. That's it. And even if you want to consider that a violation,
That's what I'm about to ask. Is that really a violation? Small pile of wood?
by the letter of the law, it is a material,
All right,
but
well, I'm gonna give him 3 months then. That's what he asked for.
yeah, fair enough.
It's not
He
harming.
said this weekend.
It's not harming anybody. Let's just give him 3 months.
And I'll say, I'll put on there, I have not had any follow-up on this since the initial 2 complaints that came in all the way back in.
Nobody's here to complain about this?
I think we have the
Neighbors
same,
want them to have it out tomorrow.
no, same ones in here, oh, I'll deal with that tomorrow. If that happens. But it's, and the 8 inquiries, since the initial complaint back in June.
All right, yeah, major thing problem solved. All right, let's just clean it up for the record.
Mm.
All right, so,
Just so I'm clear of
yeah, I'm gonna.
what exactly you guys are expecting. I mean, well, I didn't know about the firewood, that was an
Oh.
issue. Unless I misunderstood that last hearing. My thought was the pile of wood, I'm sorry, the pile of dirt that I removed 90% of it. I have a little bit left to do spring cleanup, filling in, top dressing soil.
That's not where our issue is. The issue is the wood.
The main issue of the entire complaint was the excavator.
I understand. I'm trying to just finish up whatever's left.
I'm
I'll give it a
taking.
year, I don't care.
I'm taking it from the perspective of technically, if somebody did follow up, if the neighbor did follow up and say, is this clean? Is this violating, is this property clean? Honestly and legally, I can't say yes
Of course.
because of that.
Yeah.
Now, at the end of the day, out of my 298 violations I have, this is probably 297. So
Just as a
Yeah.
clarification, I guess, how much dirt could someone have on their property? I mean, this is like 2 low boys worth of dirt that's left, baby. 3, I don't know.
it is absolutely a 100% judgment call on our end.
Got
It
it.
absolutely.
So,
is.
I mean, I'm not trying to be difficult. I mean,
No,
you want me to
it-
move it all.
Some of it, most of
But
the
to me,
time,
I mean, that's dirt that I'm gonna use on the property. I removed all the other dirt
I'm-
and the few logs there. I mean, there's
for me,
4 logs there.
my issue, if
Five,
we were
whatever.
playing the game
Yeah.
of what's an issue, what's not, the wood is a much more substantial issue than the pile of dirt that's there.
Minor violation.
So someone
Clean up
cannot
till
have
he
logs of wood to cut up on their property
No,
in Nor?
They can,
satisfied.
I'm just trying to
Fine.
I get it.
present it to, if I get a follow-up.
Altogether, and now you're talking about adding additional fill on the property? Is that
I'm
what
not
you said?
adding.
I thought you said you were gonna come back and top dress,
The dirt that I left there,
That's there.
that's there right now,
you're gonna spread that,
that's gonna be used in the springtime like anybody else. I have it there
yeah.
to use on the property. I'm not running a business out
The
here
furthest hearing.
at all.
The
And I think
farthest-
that was the whole objective here.
Right, yep,
Is nobody run a business like you guys have a lot of people doing.
right.
I don't.
Right.
So I'm just very clear that I'm not running a business
No,
there.
that's a-
I'm just being very clear.
Yeah.
I mean, me coming back here in 3 months, to me, it's irritating to me.
Relax.
No, I'm relaxed, I'm just saying.
He is relaxed, I know,
Give me a
Brian,
chance.
he's relaxed. The farthest we have is actually the the April hearing that we did there, that we said the 17th.
This is January. All right, so here's what we'll do. We'll continue to 4/17. No, it's continued. It's too soon. You can't do a spring cleanup that fast.
If I may,
Yeah,
yeah, I may, there's still, I'm taking the side of the city of being a very cautious and very conservative side of the city in this take. There's still technically speaking, we still have not, unless you've written it down and want it to be on the record, that there is a violation here.
I wrote down minor violation found, because it is,
Okay,
okay? Clean it up to Mr. Hayducky's satisfaction. He's happy, I'm happy. You get it cleaned up, tell him it's clean up, he comes out and looks at it, you don't have to come back.
So let me just clarify, one more last point, and I'm sorry, guys.
That's
taking what you're
okay.
done. When I was here in September, take out most of the dirt. To me, I think that's most of the dirt. So for me to leave dirt there, use it in the spring, in the fall, I mean, that pile is like this much.
yeah.
It's
no,
very
I'm-
small, and on top of it, the firewood, it wasn't even brought to my attention before that was even an issue. To me, I thought we were gonna be cleared here tonight. I mean, I have just a little bit of dirt there. That's
I
just
mean,
my opinion.
He's very correct, that we said that
Where'd the firewood come from? He didn't get notice of the firewood as a violation? Is that what he's saying? Is that
that's what he's saying.
the
I-
case?
I don't know if it was in that.
No, I know, the only thing I'm gonna put out there is that we had on the photo here, that it was there. And again, I'm taking the side of, I don't want the follow-up from the neighbor to come in and say, yeah, hey,
What
he's
is the
still,
initial
Yeah, I'll come
violation?
back in. If they have another violation, I'll hire a lawyer and battle it then. Cause right now, to my opinion, this has nothing to do with a neighbor trying to play hardball right now. I removed that pile of dirt that I had there. I removed the
I
garbage,
understand what you said.
and we had a half-acre garden there. That's
That
why that
is-
pile of dirt was there before.
that is the initial complaint back in, actually April, I said June, I apologize, that was back in April.
Where is your initial citation?
Anybody wants to see this, that's on the record, it is available in City Hall at anybody's discretion. So the initial notice is, here you go, that is the initial notice.
Okay,
You'll probably dig that up if I had it, it's still on our G drive, I'll probably dig that.
okay, so where in here, where is the violation for the wood?
On that notice, the word wood is not there.
So as far as he knows, he's never been cited for it.
Right.
So for what has happened here, he has cleaned up what he was cited. We're gonna dismiss it.
There's no business here, being ran out of here. There's a little bit of dirt there. I greatly appreciate
Somebody
it.
comes back, we'll worry about it. But as far as I'm concerned, you cleaned
And
up
the
your
firewood
violation.
will be removed in no time. I mean, we're burning wood every single day. We have a fireplace going all day long, my parents. We're not
Right.
selling wood out
I'm
here.
Not. Well, I have,
Violation,
whatever.
violation
Whatever,
cured,
you're-
case dismissed.
perfect, love it,
Thank you.
love it.
Sorry for having this be a bother to you guys.
Sorry.
No,
Can I ask
no
a
worries.
That's what we make the
Am I
big
able
bucks
to ask
for.
a question?
I'm sorry,
Can I
what?
ask a question regarding this?
Oh, I'm very sorry.
No, I'm sorry. You don't have to say,
Are
no.
you here to speak on this?
Sorry?
You're here to speak on this matter?
No, I'm not here to speak on this matter. I was just curious as
Oh.
a Norwalk.
We're in
Well,
full.
we'll
Are you
educate,
allowed to
one.
have Firewood, cause I mean, everybody has their firewood.
So
outside of their
the-
house, as long as nobody makes.
The
complaints.
policy and procedures that the city of Norwalk has taken for all my years here is that somebody has a delivery of firewood, 1, 2, however many cords they get to chop up and to process to use for their own personal use is, we actually do not have a regulation against that. However, we do have discretion when there is a complaint filed for storage of contractors' materials, which wood is considered as a material or an item for a commercial contracting business. And our discretion is not laid out in our regulations, so therefore we always take the strictest interpretation of the regulation. That is how that comes about.
No, I understand how that came about in part of this situation, but
That's,
He takes this, so I don't have to.
there, got it.
I'm ready.
You got it. See you, Frank.
thank you guys.
Yep.
Okay, wow, these are taking longer than they should.
Well. I can stop bringing them.
No, I just keep thinking, it shouldn't, let's clean this up before we.
Got it. Oh, I got it. That's that there, and there, that's way, that's why. So this. Yep. Original. All of this here. Number,
Freezing weather can affect your device's battery.
you don't say,
We should all know that.
you don't say, there we go. We're a public service here, we do what we can. Okay. Alright, so let's see, next in line on the agenda that is here. Marvin, come on up, buddy. Okay, 41 Van Zant Street is the item in question. There we go. As when the last time we were here, and the notes from last time we were here. Let's see. You're ready there, counselor, we will roll. Very good. Okay.
Find notice,
Well, I think we have a good reason to find notice, cause I think we had oral notice last time.
oh, okay, we have notice here,
Mhm.
swear you in, sir. State your name, please.
Darwin Limas?
Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but,
Yes.
Okay, so last time we were here
yes.
was back again in October 11th, 2023.
Yep.
At that time, violation was found. The violation was for storage of commercial contractor equipment, vehicles, or materials.
Right,
No fine at that time. Contingent fine of $7,500 for today. If violation not cured, especially the chemical storage. So I will move on here, go to the. So basically, after our hearing, the fire marshal went out, for their annual inspection. This property also contains a multifamily, on it. So the fire marshal does a regular inspection. And, Inspector Burrows did me a favor. And, sent me an email saying that the, totes in the garage were removed. And I'll put on the record here, this is what it looked like. This was back in August, my apologies. And so there was this equipment, box truck. Equipment behind the shed near the property line. And then inside, there were these containers. So, according to Inspector Burrows, the giant toads were apparently cooking oil, but either way, he confirmed they were removed on the 24th. Well, sorry, Brad. Roll things at me.
You say everything true.
Do you have any objection to this, as coming in as a full exhibit?
No.
I wouldn't think so.
All right. So next, we have, I went by, hang on, everybody, there we go.
I left open for you.
I trust my man, I trust my fellow inspector. They
Okay.
tell me it's not there, I'm sure he's not making it up. So these are photos from, inspection done yesterday. There are, no box truck, no equipment. This plow blade and this here is actually on the neighboring property. So there's actually a curb right, I don't know if you can see it in the photo, there's actually a curb that separates the two properties, so. Now, Darwin, the reason I circled the boat, this is just for your own information. I can't be there. So you might wanna let them, let your tenants know, not that, that's not the violation we're here for today, but as public service, wanted to make sure you knew that that wasn't allowed either. And there was a car parked in the front. We don't like parking in the front setback here and there. So, but it's not a commercial vehicle, so that's a good thing.
They're not supposed to be parking. Maybe you came and at the time they.
But that's not why we're here today. We're here for the other stuff, but just,
Right.
remind your tenants. So I have got with Inspector Burrows, confirmation of the removal of the storage inside the shed. And there's no equipment or vehicles or trucks being stored there. And I have not received a follow-up from the neighbors, saying that the storage is returned. I don't get to say this often, I'm moving for the file to be closed.
Anybody here on this?
Let's see, I think it's the same, nope. Same as before, so, nope.
Sir, the city recommends closing the file. Do you want to speak on this matter at this time? Good move. Okay. Okay, we will close the file.
Yeah.
Violation cured.
Can I, one second, Council, one second. They sent me some that were improved, so this wasn't one of them, okay, fine.
Violation cured. Case dismissed. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
However, you're all set.
Thank you, buddy.
Go ahead. Make sure you take care of that
Anyway,
boat.
happy New Year.
Happy New Year,
everyone.
bud. Take care.
Shit.
Okay, so next, I think we have Luis.
Yes.
Come on up, buddy. 14 barging. Oh. Last meeting notes. Out of there, get that out of there. Bingo.
23, 22.
Yeah, I can present on that. Yep.
Sir, state your name for the record, please.
Luis Chiqui.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You
You got it, no problem.
Is it $20,000 contingency?
One, oh,
It says. I thought it said two, but it's saying.
my typing's quick, so maybe I hit an extra zero, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
It's 2,000 here,
Fair enough.
and so you're
So yeah, that probably,
probably not what you want to
I would,
recommend.
yeah, exactly.
Would you?
So, drop a zero off of that. There we go.
All right, let's
Cause that
go.
would be ridiculous. Yeah, that would be, okay, so, The last time we was all the way back on June 14th, 2023. And oral notice was given for the August 23rd hearing. However, I do have a photo for a reminder to for the hearing officer here. Let me do a quick one of these, just so you can get a little reminder there of what we are looking at. So we have here, this is just a photo, this is from May 2023. As a precursor for this is there's a few files on the property. Few violations ongoing at once. This is the only one we've heard so far, and that is regarding the deck and creation of a driveway without permits. The deck was just rehabbed and repaired. In the process of this, and I get a little better view here, in the process of this, some other issues came up with, fill and excavation with the Department of Public Works. So whenever something like that happens, where there has to be drainage installed, or there has to be, stormwater issues taken care of, we cannot issue a permit until those are taken care of. And that's what happened here. And as you can see, the reason Public Works got involved, was because of the amount, you can see the hardscape that was put down, instead of grass. So that's why, it's a twofold matter, but we're only here on the work without permits and the, driveway. So now I'm gonna, go back to normal view here. Here we go. So the hearing on August 23rd was postponed. So, because of that, we had to send a new notice for today. And you know me, I like to do, I have to, this is over here. So we have a notice sent out on the 3rd, for today's hearing, 3rd of January for today's hearing. There's the receipt for the certified mail. And here's Constable Bondi's, service. And we have the property here.
So do you have any objection to notice? You notice to be here and you're here.
Yeah.
No problem.
But right now I have all permits.
Oh, no, not yet. Don't worry, don't
I
worry.
just
This-
wanna know if you know you're supposed to be here.
Yeah, that you got delivery that you're supposed to be.
Yeah, yeah, I've
The
taken.
notice is,
taken.
yes, that's just for the record.
Yeah, just to make sure we actually sent it to you.
No, I haven't.
Perfect. So the only thing I would like to present as a exhibit. This is from the Department of Public Works Engineering, Principal Engineer, Jim Meehan. There's a lot of language in there, so I'll give you the Reader's Digest condensed version.
Thank you.
Is basically, there was some outstanding matters that need to be taken care of, some corrections that need to be made. The property owner has been working to get the public works standards taken care of. There was just some bumps along the way with it. So this is saying that he has addressed those and is continuing working to get the stormwater and fill and excavation permit from Public Works completed. And again, once that is done, we can release the permit for the deck work and the driveway. So I am looking for an appropriate continuance. I think we do have a small fine contingent to keep that in place to make sure things keep going. Not looking for an assessed fine today. So it would just be a matter of appropriate continuance for,
How long?
well. Look, how long do you think it would be to finish up the site work, not the deck or anything like that, but the site work that Public Works needs you to finish?
He working maybe tomorrow, I start the working again. I have a permit ready.
Right, you have the permits, that's what that is, so, but you have an idea how long maybe, or?
Maybe maximum 1 month.
I wanted. Maybe 2 months might be a good. I know they're working with, another thing with Public
Yeah.
Works, so maybe 2 months, bring them back, and then that will allow the other files to catch up. I think that's good, yeah. So we'll do that. We'll do March. And we do have a March date.
Exciting.
Hey, every now and again it works.
Here's the paper you want me.
Oh, here it is. Yes, yes. I keep it over your side, try not to. Yeah. Get it clicked without anything else. March 20th is the date.
The violation continues. $1,000 contingent fine. I don't see any reason to raise the contingent fine.
That's fine.
He's acting.
That's fine.
Contingent fine remains in place. In progress. Continued to, tell me again,
March 20th.
3/20/24, oral notice. March 20th, just, nobody else is here on this.
It's still the same three, yeah.
I always forget to.
No, that's,
Okay, so you got notice today, we're not sending you any more paper, you just come back on March 20th, if there's a problem, call John.
yep.
Okay, I'll call you.
Or email, come in, whichever one.
Mhm.
So we'll see you in March.
Yeah, so I have a question.
Oh, yeah, bro, yeah.
My label put a video camera in my
Oh.
way.
Mhm.
You, why not?
That's between you and him. We have no regulation on cameras here. For the city.
He put in my property,
Well, that, you would have to address that.
he put in the back of my fence for see the camera for my property.
Yeah, when a camera is installed or a pole to hold the camera is installed, that's actually, the city wouldn't get involved because it's a privacy matter. It's a privacy between the two neighbors because of the
Yep.
camera.
Well, my neighbor put it in my property, not the his property.
Well, right, so if you think that's on your property,
Mhm.
then you have to have your survey and you have to actually, the best way to put it, you have to actually approach them to the neighbor. The
Mhm.
city's not gonna get involved.
What talk to, maybe police or something?
That's probably good. That's a good place to start. Yeah.
Mhm.
Police department, yeah.
They
So-
tell you to get a lawyer.
And they may say that, but at least that's place, because they're the only ones that have jurisdiction on that.
He sent to talk to me, and say, I put the video camera, check it out, what kind of work in there. Then call city hall, the guy is working, I'll call city hall.
We're on
This has
top.
nothing to do while we're here, I'm letting you talk because everybody seems interested.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what, unfortunately, that's the answer. The answer is that it's a civil matter. You may have to call the police. The
Mhm.
city just won't get involved
all right.
in that particular thing. That
Thank you.
particular matter. You got it, my friend.
Thank you.
Send a cease and desist letter they made.
That can work.
A lot of times that works.
That works,
especially
yeah.
If you have a marshal survey.
Right.
Thank you.
You got it. All right, let me get this together here. Okay,
Yeah,
a little bit, terrible. Let's see, this,
and it's not like I was complaining I didn't use.
huh?
This is also yours, this
Yep.
is mine.
Yeah, that's. Excellent question.
Oh,
I think it's one you
no,
brought.
this, yeah, I had one I printed out.
Yeah, that's the one you brought and then the one I give you.
Don't overdo it. Oh, this is page, I got it.
There, yeah, jeez. Yeah, we're there, don't worry,
This is a 3-page document.
it is a 3-page, yeah.
This is, thank you so much. This is the end of yours.
Oh, yes, it is.
Okay, now we got it.
We're cooking. Now we're back. All right, so let's just keep going right in order. Folks are here. Let's just keep going right down the line. Oh, Sycamore is not here yet. Neither are 291. We have Michelle,
Hi.
come on up. 194 East Avenue. Oh, God, I hate him. He does that. Okay, there we go. That out of there, that out of there. Go there. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. All right, previous form. Notes. Okay. Well, which one? You probably can't read my writing either.
Read my way.
Um,
That's fine. And then 5 to that. I don't remember. Okay. State your name for the record.
I'm Michelle Maggio.
We're gonna tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Is anybody here on this matter? Anywhere?
Yeah,
Here, there, anywhere?
I don't think so. I'm gonna check again. Nope.
Okay,
Okay,
so all the witnesses have been sworn.
perfect. So last time we were here, November 1st. So we're here, continued to today. There was already a previously assessed fine of $1,000 that remained. There's a previously placed $2,000 contingent fine remains. And we must have some progress, by today. So. First thing I'll throw out there is, we have here a stipulated agreement from the courts for a final stay for eviction of a tenant. The issue here is there is a unpermitted unit on the upper floor of the premises. The owner's trying to get in there so we can get some plans and get things going to remove. And this is
Are they out now?
very good. So there we go. So the court's work. So now I'll be completely honest, I didn't not, I guess I missed that whole oral notice thing, so, we'll ignore that. So Constable Bonnie made it $360 on it. Oops.
I was gonna ask that, but I didn't wanna be rude.
Yeah,
Cause I said, we already talked about this.
yeah,
He shows up in the deli and I was like, oh, you made some money. Good for you.
yeah, he did. Yeah, he needs it.
Any objection to notice?
Yeah.
Fine, we have notice.
Okay.
Moving on.
So, that's the presentation. We have the eviction of the tenant, so the next step would be we need to get some, plans into, basically what needs to be done is show that there's no, unit up there, meaning like a kitchenette or no, cooking implements or anything. And then lastly, showing integration with the unit, with that space to the unit below.
Gotcha. Understand what he's
I
telling me.
absolutely do.
What do you want to tell me?
Okay, so, the last time we were here, when the fines were implemented, I had expressed to you that because of the eviction process and with, police notification, I was not able to enter, the apartment at the time. So after a year and a half of her living there for free, and costing me over $50,000, she finally left on November 30th, and I was able to get into the joint. So, I don't know if you got my phone call, because I did ask you, via voicemail what you wanted me to do next, because I had just gotten her out of the property. It would be like within 2 days after what happened, because I didn't know what, I think according to one of our last meetings, what basically wanted was the specifications of the third floor.
Yeah, just the layout, yeah.
So I did this to
Okay.
the best of my ability, as far as like the measurements go for that. This was done in 1990, when I was only 20 years old,
Mhm.
so, that was years before I purchased the property and
Right.
in 2016, and my dad had done all of that. So, I have 2 pictures of what he did originally, and that's the space of the floor. what he did do after the fact was put a sink in that one area. So I took pictures of
Okay.
us capping off the sink. The wall is still open at this
Okay.
moment. I didn't know if you wanted to come and see it capped off and then see it like closed up,
Okay,
or if the pictures would suffice.
Yeah.
So that's kind of,
well, right,
where I am.
okay,
Hold on a second.
yes,
This is all being presented as a package. Any objection to any part of this?
no objection.
So these are full exhibits.
So basically
So what I've given you here
Right.
is the layout to the best of my ability.
right,
Pictures of the sink that my dad had put in, capped off, removed and capped off. A picture of the room,
Okay.
which is technically part of the second floor apartment, because it was at one time an attic, which my dad finished when he had a young family in
Yep.
92. And that's where we are. It was uninhabited.
Okay.
And there's no kitchen up there.
I think what we can do is, the process goes, so is that, so we would give you a zoning approval so basically it's like a zoning. For the work to, basically, it's gonna, long and short of it, removing the unit from the upstairs. So what we could do, we'll get that paperwork rolling, we'll get that going. And then in the meantime, we can get an inspection going as to when, I can just go out and take a look, so we can kind of do both at the same time.
So then it would be a permitting process to have
It's
like
not-
an
yeah,
additional room for the second floor.
Right, it's not, and we can do a lot via an inspection as
Okay.
well. And then last but not least, building department will get a copy of this.
Right.
They are the ones that will likely wanna see the capping to make sure it's done properly.
Okay, and, when this whole process had started, both the health department and fire department came out and cleared that as an individual apartment.
Right.
They saw no, like, kitchen and.
What I may do is just have one of those two, either the fire marshal or the health department, come up just to make sure that everything is still kosher and there's nothing for you to worry about on that end.
Okay.
So we can probably do like a little joint inspection on that.
Okay.
I'll just throw in
Yeah.
there, you don't do any more work, don't cap, or you shouldn't have done that without the permit, but I understand maybe there was
Well,
some miscommunication.
Yeah, no, that's
So
fine, yeah,
we'll do
I'm
that
trying to
when we go
remember,
back.
yeah,
That's fine. But make sure you don't have any workers out there
Yeah,
until you
just-
get your.
Okay,
It
so
just-
right now it's off and
Okay,
it's
perfect.
exposed.
That's
We
fine,
haven't closed anything up.
that's fine.
Cause I think the last time I was here, a gentleman did do that. He
He-
capped it off, closed it up,
And then didn't,
and you're like, well, we needed to see it
Yeah.
before, during and after.
right, so, yeah, so I have your number here, so I'll give you a buzz by the end of the week.
Okay.
We'll set something up to
Okay.
get in there.
That's
Yeah, almost.
Let's have a decision here.
There we go.
it? Okay.
Okay, so what do you want in time here? What's next?
I think if everything rolls smoothly, we may be able to get everything documented, paperwork and everything completed. Definitely within 60 days, definitely, probably less than that, but
Everything
we'll
is cleaned up as far as she could possibly do it at this
to this
point.
point, correct.
Okay,
So for clarification, I'm waiting on instruction from you as to what I do next.
Right,
Okay.
I'll give you, yeah, in
Okay.
all likelihood, it's gonna be an inspection, probably be the next.
relation continues, but tenant evicted. City. All right, I had a contingent, here's what was going on with the fines. You had a contingent fine, $2,000. Which I'm going to dismiss. If you don't do it, I can always give you more fines, but at this point, you did what you can. In fact, the $1,000 fine, you can appeal that to me at the end of things, or you can appeal it right now if you'd like to.
Well, I think that, you understood my situation because I was not allowed to enter. So I thought we were on the same page about not having that fine implemented. I would love to appeal it, but I can wait. if
No,
you
it's
decide.
$1,000 fine. Dismissed as well. So you're back to square one. You have no fines. You're doing great. Let's get it done.
Okay.
All right, continued
Let's see, how does
to
that March hearing work here? Hopefully not much for my sake. Only 3 items, so I think March is appropriate.
You happy with March?
I'm happy with March.
Continue to March
20th.
24. All right, you got oral notice.
Oral notice. Oral notice noted.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'll read it next time. How's that?
Do you want to keep these copies?
You know,
You have to.
yeah, they're exempt.
Okay,
I'll keep,
okay.
I was gonna suggest, I'll make copies and get them to you when we
I
do our
have
inspection.
these. I didn't.
Perfect.
Okay, so I have all of them.
Yeah.
So that's all for you.
All right, perfect.
You have the envelope.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
You're all set?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Got enough of this case.
Let's get,
That was who?
that was 194 East Ave. I still,
Oh, I got it, yes.
still have something in mind there. Thank you.
Bye. Take care.
Take care.
Thank you.
And this here.
Okay.
So we have. These are 2 items that are in the room. Next on the, in order would be. Mr. Geneva.
Yeah.
Come on up. So we'll get this out of here. Here we go, 25 Geneva. So this one here, as much as everybody loves my presentation, this one here where you have to, unfortunately, kind of go through the whole process and song and dance, because this was going to be on the December hearing, but if you recall, we got cut off. Remember,
Oh,
we were
yeah,
there, we got
yeah.
cut off because another meeting had the same Zoom account that we had, that was mistakenly done by IT. So this was one of the 2 that we were unable to hear. So this is technically fresh, even though this is the second agenda this is on.
State your name for the record, please.
My name is Ginyard Basket.
And you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Is anybody else here on this matter?
We got one more. Danielle, I do not believe would be on for this one. She is with these, I believe, so. I think we're good.
Okay,
So this, I was, given how things have transpired, I'm gonna. Tammy can hold me to it. I'm gonna try and speed through this. I would try to. All right, so. We received a complaint regarding this matter, all the way back in June of 2023, June 23rd to be exact. And the complaint was for, box trucks, boat and blight. The boat and blight, I did not take care of. That was over on another department, so we were here about the box trucks. So I will move down here, there we go. So initial inspection that was done on June 28th. 2 box trucks.
Huh.
Pretty easy, about as straightforward as it gets. So we have, because of that, sent to the owner of record a notice of violation for storage of box trucks. And then we have all the appropriate,
oh, you got it.
yeah, actually got a green card. We have a responsible homeowner to sign for it. That doesn't happen too often. So there's the green card. So the property owner stopped in. I just had this when he stopped in, so I made a little note to myself, that he, stopped in on 27th, and I gave him a deadline of the 14th of August to have some progress in remedying the violation.
All right, notice is found. For the
Oh,
record.
for now, okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
No, that's good. Usually we do the whole thing. That's fine. I like
Hey,
it.
see it feels, yeah.
You never know. So I'll be completely honest, the deputy zoning inspector kind of backburnered this one for a bit, a little unintentionally. I try not to do that, but it does happen. So the initial complainant, filed a follow-up, say what was going on. So when I say filed, called me, wondering what the heck was going on. So I went back out there, out to the property on November 16th. And trucks were still there. So based on that, I will, like this, we sent a citation. Which originally had the date of December 13th. And we sent that via Constable. Constable Bondi, he made his delivery. But again, unfortunately, we had the technical difficulties. So we could not hear it that day on the 13th. So we kicked it to today. And because of that, I had to send a hearing notice. This was sent on the 4th for today's hearing on the 10th. And this is the certified mail receipt. Constable Bondi's delivery. And so upon that delivery, Constable Bondi gave me a call, because Constable Bondi's a really nice guy like that. He gave me a call and he said, "Hey, John, why you sending this? There's no box trucks." So here's the photo showing that. And in fact, you can even see where the box trucks once were. There's their snow outline there. So they are no longer on the property. Did not see them on the
Do you have any
property.
objections to any of these photos?
No, sir.
Full exhibits.
So given that they're not there, I am looking to close the file.
Where's mine?
There. See, there you go. They gave you a box
That's the
now.
right.
I knew they fixed that.
Violation cured. Case dismissed. Thank you.
Thank
That's
you
it.
so
Glad you
much.
came by.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
No
guys.
problem. Thanks for coming by.
All right.
All right. That's that. Today. This. This. Whoop. That. That. And that. Very good. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna make a very quick request, and I know everybody's been extremely patient, but the deputy zoning officer needs to use a minute. So I'm gonna take. a quick
TMI,
pause.
just excuse yourself.
Well, I'm not gonna, because you don't know where I'm going. I know if I come back.
We're not worried.
Okay, I'm just saying, so we're
Be
gonna,
back on payday at the worst.
I will, that's 2 weeks, so we're gonna.
Oh,
I'm just saying, all right, so we're gonna do a quick pause here, ladies and gentlemen, just so that. Very good. So we have, let me see, let's get that out of there. Let me go share screen. Everybody's favorite. Let's see. Plans. There it is. Man, this thing's killing. There we go. Come on. Come on. All right, well, there we go. All right. So. So I swear in the,
Witness, raise your hand. Everybody's gonna speak. Raise your hand. State your name for the record one at a time.